Daniel?
Yep.
I'm Detective McCarthy. I'm Detective Medina. I actually work here at Fifth Precinct. This is where you're at right now.
Cool.
How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Okay.
Very good, very good.
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
You served in the Marine Corps, Daniel?
I did, yes.
I served in the Marine Corps.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Got my little death before dishonor test.
There you go. Nice, man.
What you doing? What was your MLS in the middle?
I was in 0351.
I was an 0331.
Oh, cool. Michigan. Yeah,
Yeah.
weapons platoon.
Yeah,
Nice, man.
yeah.
I was not military, so I don't know what that stuff is.
It's like another language.
3rd Battalion, 6th Marines.
Okay, there you go,
So,
3-6.
96 to 2000.
Nice, man.
Two med floats, did my thing, and then I ended up here. Now I got close to 22 years here now, man.
Good pension coming up. Huh?
Yeah, man.
I grew up in Queens as well.
Nice, nice.
Nice. That's good, Daniel. Anyway, listen, Daniel, so we want to talk to you about what happened today.
Sure.
You know, thank you for sticking around.
Yeah.
And being cooperative.
Absolutely.
And hoorah, serving in the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
But anyway, before we speak to you about today, we have to read you your rights.
Sure,
Okay?
absolutely.
So I'm gonna read you your rights. After each question, I'm gonna say, do you understand? Say yes or no in a loud, clear voice. You gotta say yes or no. You can't just like nod your head. I gotta
Sure.
hear it, okay?
Okay,
You have the right to remain silent and refuse to answer questions. Do you understand?
I understand.
Anything you do say may be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand?
I understand.
You have the right to consult an attorney before speaking to the police and to have an attorney present during any questioning now or in the future. Do you understand?
I understand.
If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you without cost. Do you understand?
I understand.
If you do not have an attorney available, you have the right to remain silent until you've had an opportunity to consult with one. Do you understand?
I understand.
Now that I've advised you of your rights, are you willing to answer questions?
Yes, yes.
So, kind of run with me and Detective Medina, you know, the course of your day, where you're coming from, where you're
Sure.
going, and then what led up to, you know, the incident on the train.
Absolutely. So I have class down in Brooklyn. I take the F down to J Street Metro Tech. My class is at 12. So once the class finished up, I was going straight to the gym. I go to the gym in Lifetime on 23rd Street. So I get off, I take the F straight from school to the gym. Was on there. I forget what stop it was at, but some guy came in. He's like, whipped his jacket off, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill everybody. I can go to prison forever. I don't care. I don't do this." At that point, I looked to the person next to me like, "Hey, just hang on to this phone for me." I had my headphones in, took it off, and just kind of like grabbed him from behind because he came in, just to like, because he was acting like a lunatic, like a crazy person. So, and he was rolling around the floor, and at that point the train stopped. I was like, "Someone call the cops," and he's still like rolling around, still going crazy. Had two other guys kind of help me, just kind of keep him from going nuts, and yeah, that's when you guys came.
Okay.
Did he seem like he was on something? Did he
Yeah,
seem
absolutely.
intoxicated, high?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that K2 that they're smoking, pushing people in front, like these people are going crazy. So it was,
So he seemed off his lid, basically.
A little bit, yeah.
Now, explain the interaction you had with him.
so I came up. He had his back turned to me, and I just kind of got him in a hold, got him to the ground. He was still like squirming around and still, you know, going crazy. And I turned to a guy. I'm like, "Hey, call the cops," because the train arrived in Broadway,
Yeah.
and then waited for you guys.
Okay. Was it?
Daniel, you said it's Daniel, right?
Yes, correct.
Do you mind showing me?
Sure, yeah.
You got him?
Yeah, so he was standing behind me,
Yeah.
and I kind of came like this.
Okay. Did
And
you
then-
apply pressure, Daniel?
No, I wasn't. I just wanted to keep him from getting to people.
Did you put your hooks in?
Yeah, wrap my legs.
Did you learn the jiu-jitsu from the Marine Corps?
I did, yes.
You learned how to grapple in the Marine Corps. What belt level you made it to?
Green.
Green belt?
Yeah.
Good? Alright.
It was alright. I was a little bit, yeah, I should have went higher. Yeah.
Should have applied yourself more, huh?
Yeah, I mean, hindsight's 20/20, right?
So he says, you know, if I don't get this, I'm gonna kill everyone. Something
Going
to
to
that.
jail forever,
Yeah.
I'm willing to.
Is it at that point that's when you get up and
Yes.
decide to put him in the hold?
After
Because it looks
he-
like a sleeper hold to me, like
Right,
something
yeah.
similar to like.
I'm not trying to,
No.
kill the guy.
Right.
I'm just trying to de-escalate the situation, right?
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Daniel, not a sleep hold, but would you say what you put him in, because I do take Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu myself, I've been taking it for many years, would you say that was considered a rear naked choke?
I mean, I don't train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so I'm not.
But in the Marine Corps, is that considered a rear naked choke?
Not, I don't know what you would call that, no. I'm not sure.
Because I noticed that you put it around my neck and then you closed from behind.
I would have had it on the back of his head. I didn't press forward.
You didn't press forward.
I noticed when you were doing it to him too, You went to go put your legs around him.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, I held my legs so because if you flopping around and stuff, you can easily get out of that if you don't lock it.
You did that to control him in place.
That's correct.
Explain to me what made you want to get involved? What made you?
Well, I mean,
interact?
he's threatening people,
Mhm.
and like I'm not confrontational. I'm not a confrontational guy. In the Marine Corps, I felt the need to step in.
Yeah.
There's women, children on the train. I'm sure there's ladies there that will vouch for me, and.
He felt like he was threatening other people. He felt like.
Oh, he was absolutely.
Did you feel like someone's life was in danger?
100%.
Okay. Did anybody else hold him down?
Yeah, there was 2 other guys that were helping. As soon as those guys came in and were holding his arms, then I kind of let up.
You let him go.
That's correct.
And when you let him go, what happened? What do you remember?
It was just.
Was he still moving? Was he still saying anything?
Yeah, he was moving a bit, and I was worried that he would go again. So I was telling those guys, like, hey, like, make sure you keep hanging on to him.
So the 3 of you holding him down, or just the 2 other gentlemen?
Just the 2 other guys were hanging on to him.
And how long did they hold him down? They were holding him down by the arms?
Yeah, by the arms.
How long were they holding him down before the cops got there?
Like I said, man, it's like you're exerting energy at
The
that point.
adrenaline is going, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's like fight or flight, everything's going,
That's correct.
You lose track of time.
Yep.
I understand.
Mm.
At any given time, did you reapply any kind of holds on him once you let him go, or
No,
that was it?
no,
You got
that was it.
And what do you remember from there? Explain to me.
Just the cops came and that was it. I got him.
Okay. When the cops came, what was he doing?
He was just on the ground.
Was he saying anything? Was he? No.
Like, I'm trying to, like, all these people are like filming and shit and like they're, I don't know.
Okay. Anything else you remember, Daniel, from this interaction? Anything else that was said? Anybody else say anything to you?
I mean, everyone on the train was. I asked a few people like, "Hey, stick around when the cops come," just so, and they were like, "Yeah, well." And the people were thanking me and stuff because I wasn't like I'm not trying to. Like I said, I'm not a confrontational guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not out here like trying to attack people. It's not me, not how I was trained.
Yeah.
I just felt the need that this guy was saying that he's gonna kill people, that he's prepared to go to jail for life. I hear that, and I'm like.
But he was making enough of a scene that you noticed him, and then you probably would have noticed if he put his hands on someone.
But I didn't.
Okay, all right, that's fine. And then once he starts doing that, that's when you try to subdue him.
Yes, I'm not. I wasn't trying to like injure him.
Right.
I'm just trying to keep him from hurting anybody else. He's threatening people. That's what we learned in the Marine Corps. That's what you guys learn as police officers. It's the same thing if you're off duty. You're gonna intervene in a situation where it's